Hi, Virgo. How are you guys? I hope you're doing really well. Hopefully, you can hear me. I should probably move up. I think you probably can, but we shall see. You have some interesting messages that were coming through during your meditation. And I don't know why I'm feeling like there is a need to hold something back with you. It's almost like I would never tell you to be inauthentic, of course. That's not really what I'm getting. It's almost like I feel like I need to tell you not to put everything out there. So maybe this is a situation that you are actually dealing with currently, or a new, I don't know, a group or work situation. I feel like it could be personal. It's almost like you throw so much of yourself into whatever you're doing or into whatever this is. And honestly, I don't know why this message is coming through so strongly, because if I look at this from a work perspective, of course you want to do that. You want to shine. But I almost feel like something is not appreciated, or so it almost makes me feel like either you're doing something to help someone. Maybe this is your nature, okay? Maybe this is the nature of whoever I'm speaking to here in the Virgo energy, or in the Virgo with Virgo placements. So you pour so much of yourself maybe into others or into something here that is not being quite, I feel like it can almost become a drain on you. And so it is important to really kind of, I don't even want to use the term guard. I would say monitor, okay? Monitor the amount of energy you're putting into things. Maybe make sure, Virgo, that this is something that is being given back to you, and that it doesn't become very one-sided where you're not being acknowledged or appreciated or even fed, okay? Because there is this ebb and flow of energy, right? And I almost feel like you're putting in too much into, you're a larger part of the equation for some reason. And the saddest part about what I'm getting is almost like it's not fully appreciated or seen. Now, that doesn't mean that you change, but again, that's why I try to choose the word carefully about monitoring, okay? You can usually notice if something's being appreciated, or if someone is literally more so on the take or pulling more from you, and it's actually causing you to feel at some sense of deficiency. And that's really kind of what I'm getting, okay? So maybe you're already to that point where you're feeling that. So I would say just be in tune with your energy and what you're giving to particular situations. And when you see that it's not being acknowledged, or when you see that someone is just taking, and not fortifying you with anything, perhaps it's time to kind of pull back a little bit, is what I'm getting. That was very loud and proud coming through in your particular meditation today. So I think that is going to be, I think it's going to be a big message that somebody here needs to see, or I'm sorry, needs to, yeah, maybe see and hear. Interesting. Somebody here could be a homebody. Maybe you work from home. Maybe, I apologize about the noise, but I do need to keep that coming on every once in a while in here. Maybe you spend a lot of time at home. You could be hermiting up at this particular time. You could be regrouping. It's funny that the whole initial impressions I was getting was about your energy. So maybe you know this. Maybe you understand that it's important to really kind of protect your energy and not expend too much energy on others at this time. Maybe being a homebody is also about regrouping. This is how I rebuild, refortify in a sense, right? Definitely could also work from home as well. Work from home, work from, well, not all of you. If you do work from home, some of you I feel like are having a bit of a, I don't know why I feel misunderstood suddenly. Like things around my work are making me feel a bit, okay, now I feel like I'm alone. Okay, so I'm alone on this, I don't know, on a boat by myself here. I'm out here on a boat by myself. Somebody could feel isolated, or like they're again not being heard, or not being recognized in some way. Maybe I'm alone on this boat because I'm trying to find my way to something, but I almost feel like it's a little topsy-turvy, so I am digging for answers maybe. That is also a good reason to hermit though. There is something going on around someone's work too. I feel that it's making them feel a bit wore out, misunderstood. I'm expending too much energy. Again, it's not regenerating for some reason. I'm not really sure what that is about. Let's keep going. Virgo, please, here. All aboard. Okay, and maybe this is needed to happen. This is interesting here. I said you could be looking. I'm out here looking for answers. I want you to look at the train tracks here going into the brain space. Okay, you could be spending a lot of time thinking. Okay, thinking about something, thinking about leaving something all aboard, thinking about traveling, thinking about expanding in some sense here. You could be working on things that actually do expand your consciousness in some way, things that actually challenge you, you know, mentally. This is about you evolving. This is about you getting better in some way is what I feel. Some of you could very well be boarding a train for sure. It's interesting that now I have a train before I talked about a boat. There could be some kind of new transportation that you have. It could be recreational. It could be going somewhere as well. It could be something also that you're purchasing. Generally not a train, but you know, who knows? I don't know your level of prosperity. Perhaps you are. But there's definitely something here about the mind. I also feel like there's something that's a little calculating about this as well. Because look at the smirk on the face here. It's almost like I'm coming up with ideas, maybe about where I want to go or what is next. Maybe this is more metaphorical. Maybe this is about what is next? What is next in my life, in my world, in some sense, right? Beautiful. I love this so far. Okay. What else, Spirit, for my Virgos, please? Wallflower. Interesting. Okay. What's interesting is that that was coming out in reverse. The number 22 could be significant. The number 32 or 5 or 4 or 7. Okay, any of those numbers may hold some kind of significance to you. This wallflower is in reverse. So this tells me that you're the type of person to really kind of jump in. Okay, I don't think you're afraid. If you look at the wallflower, she looks like she has actually spotted something here that is of concern. Okay, maybe she's trying not to be spotted as well as she's blending in so perfectly. I don't think you care so much about blending in. That's what I'm getting. I think that maybe you're ready to be seen, or that you're comfortable getting out there and being seen, and maybe even trying new things. You could also be saying something, and I say that because she's actually covering her mouth, okay? And this is in reverse, which tells me that you may have something to share with others, okay? This could be coming through your voice, some type of expression that you actually have. There is something about blending, because if you look at her, she's definitely trying to blend in with the background. I think there's something about you standing out, I got to be honest, or being okay with standing out, or being okay with not just sitting back and observing any longer. Maybe if that's what you were doing, perhaps being a part of whatever is happening, being a part of life, okay? Putting yourself out there. That's what I'm getting. There's a lot of that right now. Putting yourself out there to be seen, to express something that is valuable to you in some way. Okay. Very interesting. Let's go. Let me just go ahead and grab a deck. We'll start with some tarot. Spirit, show me energy for okay. Your card flipped right out. I don't think you can have any more confirming energy than that. Pre-Empress energy, 9 of Coins. Show me for Virgo's energy, please. Look, you're on the move. Something is definitely shifting and changing with you. We have the 8 of Wands as well. We have a Knight of Cups energy. You might be going after something. I'm asking for your energy. You could very well be going for something or holding feelings or emotions for something here. I don't know about this person, though. You might be dealing with a water sign. I didn't anticipate pulling that many, but this is where we're at. So your energy shows me that you're in your energy. It's Virgo energy here. You could be quite content. You could be focusing on your stability, your money, right? I love the Nine of Coins. If you guys watch me, you know that, because it's such a beautiful energy, because this is, I built this on my own. I did this myself. I'm stable in my life. I feel good about where I'm at. I'm happy in general, right, with what I've been able to do. And I also feel very secure in who I am. Okay, Eight of Wands definitely tells me there's something that's trying to move forward. So I don't know if you have, with the Nine of Cups here, some kind of loving energy that is around you. Okay, maybe you want to share that with someone, or maybe thoughts or feelings. This could definitely be you extending, I don't know, even conversations or things like that. Well, all aboard. It makes me think that you could very well be going somewhere, putting yourself out there, getting on the market in some way if you're not already, or moving towards someone who you're already passionate about. If you're thinking about this Queen of Cups in reverse energy, I have big questions about this, Virgo, okay? Because I can see, whether it's Queen or King, this is definitely somebody that's more so in a feminine type energy. They can be a bit needy, but they can also be, and this is the worst trait to me, the Queen of Cups in reverse, because they just lie, right? They can't be trusted. They're emotionally manipulative. Um, and that's a problem. And with a Magician in reverse too, this is a person that may feel a bit powerless, but they may use energetic means at their disposal, honestly, okay, to create opportunities. So I would just be aware of that if I were you. This could be somebody who you know that is around your work, or who you've had something with that could actually be around your work situation here. I almost feel like someone may be trying to create some kind of blockages or even walls between you and other options or opportunities here. Maybe someone is not excited about seeing you thrive, okay, about seeing you maybe come out of, whatever this has been. You've been this homebody, right? And now you're coming out of that. Maybe someone doesn't see that or want to see that. Could definitely be someone around work. It's interesting because remember, I picked up there could be a problematic situation around work. One thing is undeniable. I feel like whatever you do, I feel like you're good at. I feel like you've taken time to really kind of master that. The Three of Pentacles definitely shows me that. This is the person that works hard. They take time to really master their craft, okay? They like to do it with perfection. And actually, what am I saying? You're a Virgo. Of course, you're going to want to do that with some level of perfection, right? You have this critical eye about you. We know that you judge things, which people always make that a bad thing. Honestly, we're always judging. You judge yourself too. You're able to look at yourself, hold yourself accountable. That's what makes you you. It's beautiful, right? But you do that as well with your work, okay? That critical eye is what makes you good in business, right? It makes you a good manager as well of others. So I think that, I don't know who this person is that is around you, and maybe you are holding some kind of emotions for this individual. Now that I'm looking, I'm seeing this Nine of Cups is moving towards you as well. So perhaps this is, oh great, this could be somebody in the mix of that. Let me keep going. Talk to me about this Nine of Cups energy for my Virgo collective, please. It is. This is competition. Okay. Palace of, look, this is competition, and this is somebody who is, look at that, you cannot make this up. Can you see this? You got the Five of Swords, you have the Five of Wands here. I keep talking about you leaving, traveling, moving, waiting on your ships to come in. It clearly is due to some kind of hard work that you have put in that's going to put you out there a little bit, and I think that you're ready. We see everything moving forward with this particular situation, but now I'm seeing that somebody here is trying to maybe stop or interfere with something that perhaps you have going on. This is a person, why do I feel like someone is trying to stop something emotional for you though? Palace of Cups, anything in the Palace is, this is like the fifth court card, if you will, okay? And with Ciro Marchetti anyway in this particular deck. So the Palace is always represent like real estate, where we live. This person is living in emotional land. That's what I feel. They're very emotional about a particular situation. Maybe that is even happening to you. And they're trying to create some kind of strife here. They're trying to create some kind of problems. This person wants to win at any cost. Maybe this has to do with a promotion. I don't know, because I see your work coming in, or something that you are advancing out in some way, something that is getting you seen. I did a Sagittarius energy. Actually, now I can't remember. Now I can't remember what was in it. I did it so early today. I want to say there was a bit of this in there. I didn't see the hostility that I'm seeing in yours, but obviously we usually have someone from the past trying to pop up a little bit. This seems a little bit more nefarious, just a bit more nefarious to me in some way. That's what I'm getting here. Somebody is definitely trying to win at any cost, okay? And I feel like they're spending a lot of time on this because they're very consumed with your ships coming in, whatever those ships are, okay? Whatever this Eight of Wands, look where it's falling, okay? This fast movement, all of this leveling up is coming from. That's what they're looking for. It could very well be some Knight of Cups energy that is trying to come into your life. So somebody could be coming in to date you, to romance you. I said you could be putting yourself out there. All right, let's keep going. Spirit for Virgo, please. Virgo. Two of Wands. Yeah, and that's going to make you make a choice. Somebody does not like that. Wow. So a choice is being made by you is what I'm seeing here. In fact, you could have already made this choice, but I see that this is coming up. This is like this will finalize something here. You are definitely breaking some kind of energy, I feel like, or trying to break some kind of energy while somebody watches you do it. Okay. So they know that you're about to make a decision. Despite a lot of efforts here, it looks like, to create some kind of pain or stoppage, okay, in your life, to keep you from moving forward, to attach even maybe to you energetically. Again, all kinds of emotional, they're living in emotion land here, right? They're just covered up with it. This person has some kind of war paint on their face in this particular card, which tells me that they're trying to remain hidden or out of sight, or maybe like you won't notice what is happening. That's the card of Aquarius. It could very well be that. Also see Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see Capricorn as well. I see all of the fixed signs, Aries. Yeah. So what it looks like is happening here is you are choosing to put yourself back out there after a sabbatical. Now, if you're going on a trip or something, you could very well be pulling this person in, okay, from another place as well. It does say all aboard. But I think it has to do, again, with some of the changes you're making in yourself, even in your mind. I told you, you've been on some kind of exploratory, okay, trip as well here, into your mind, into what is next. Where do I go next? What do I want next for me, for my life? All aboard makes me feel too like you're pulling all of your energies together. Maybe pulling yourself together, mind, body, and spirit here, right? I'm pulling everything together for this particular trip, right? It's time to get everything together so that we're on the same page here. Things are about to get very good for you. They're about to start moving, if they're not already, in the right direction. I see that you're okay up here, for sure. But I think what you're going to notice is that you're going to be running into a lot of luck, a lot of happy events that are coming into your life. Okay. Spirit, what else do you want Virgo to know, please? I don't know why I want to go back to, I can clearly see that you're going to either be dating or have someone that has romantic feelings for you or wants to romantically perhaps court you in some way. I don't know who this is. Maybe it's your ex, maybe it's another person's ex, maybe it's somebody that you actually walked away from. That's the decision. That's the decision. This is the decision. That's what it is. Somebody has tried to prevent that, is what I feel. I think they've done everything that they can, perhaps, to thwart that in some way. Maybe keep you from moving on. Maybe keep others away from you. As insanely crazy as that is, I feel like it has been. They might be sending you a lot of mental energy as well around it, which obviously could very well keep you in that way. But it hasn't. I mean, I can see that it's not working. You're breaking the chains again. This is bringing the body, mind, and soul together again. All aboard. I need you to come together collectively, okay? Because it's time to make a jump. We need to pivot off whatever this path has been. You are walking away and you're ending something. That's quite clear. Okay, quite clear here. Somebody may very well feel deceived by that, but you're not living in la la land. I don't think you're in your emotions at this point. Palace of Swords, remember, this is where we live. This is our real estate. This is about mental acuity. This is about not being emotional. This is about moving from my mind at this particular point, right? Making solid decisions that aren't just laden with a bunch of past emotions and attachment. Look at that. 9 of Swords energy. Let me get one more. Whoa. One flew out. Yeah. Yeah. Look. I feel like all of this that you are doing here is creating a very harsh reality for someone else. That's what I feel. Okay. This wasn't a person that was doing a lot. It's not a person that's showing you a lot of action, but it's definitely someone here that is very stressed out. Okay, stressed out because your mind, it looks to me, has gotten too strong to really acquiesce to whatever this negative energy or winning at any cost has really been. So apparently you've done a lot of changes as you've been in this homebody energy or this isolation energy. Okay, and now things are really beginning to roll forward for you. I just heard one step at a time. Okay, so that's good to know because we see fast moving energy, but I feel like Spirit is almost saying, well, Spirit did say one step at a time. So maybe putting one foot in front of the other, trying new things. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what happened in this particular situation. I do feel like there is a need here because it's almost like I'm rebuilding myself here from the inside out. That's what I feel. This is what I'm working on. This is what I'm doing. This is how I want to move forward here. And I want to say with this, because I feel like you're still holding back a lot of yourself, even though you're coming out of your shell. It's interesting because we heard one step at a time, right? Put one foot in front of the other. And now I'm literally seeing this come out in the cards. It's almost like Spirit is saying, okay, you're putting yourself out there. That is wonderful. I see that you're still holding back a lot of who you are, probably due to trust issues from what I'm seeing here. Okay. So it is important to kind of come out of the state of fearing the worst, Everybody's not going to be this way. Also, you may still have a tinge of heartbreak is what I'm getting from this. Okay, so let's make sure also this person is crying. I feel like you might feel some of this too as you make this decision, even though this is in your best interest here. You may also still feel some of the effects of this. I'm going to go out on a limb and say all of these emotions are not your own here. Okay, you've had someone that has been intensely connected to you and doing everything to kind of keep this connection. I believe this to be a karmic soulmate just from the energies that I'm seeing. You can call it what you want. This is what I'm seeing. This feels very karmic to me. And what's so interesting is even in the beginning of the reading, I said you have to be careful about your energy. If you feel like you're given more, now this makes me think this was a person that was consistently taken from you. So when you took your energy back, I feel like it almost created a deficit on their side, so to speak. But you had to do that. That was definitely self-preservation for you. So the Four of Swords tells me somebody could be spending a lot of time alone. They could be healing in some way, which is beautiful because I think that is needed with this Three of Swords energy. So the holding back is maybe not so bad here, Four Coins energy, because it does look like maybe you still understand. I'm still in the process of healing. I am putting myself back out there. I'm ready to get back into life. I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot, but I'm not going to fully invest in anything at this particular time. So as long as you're aware that this is where you're coming from, I would say just be easy with yourself. I also feel for many of you as well, you feel like I don't know that relationships are top priority because it looks like you feel like you have other things to do as well, which is totally fine. You could be working on building something or solidifying something in your place of business or with your craft, whatever it is, your creative endeavor, something that you have going on. Okay. All right, Spirit, let's see. So it looks like you will be presented with some opportunities, or at least people that are flirting, or and maybe that's good for you, honestly. And maybe it will allow you just putting yourself back out there again to eventually fully break this energy and help you to heal. Spirit, what else for my Virgos, please? We see that you're on the brink of a breakthrough that you have patiently been waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. This is in Sagittarius reading, so you could definitely be dealing with a Sagittarius. Or you may have Sag highly aspected in your chart. It says trust the wait. You're being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Wow. And look at this energy where you're still holding back some, right? So you're getting ready. Things you're going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. And I do feel like the universe is definitely working with you at this time. I don't think this was a quick process for you, honestly. I think you spent some time in this homebody energy, thinking through things, healing through things, trying to understand what was happening here, putting yourself first. I really feel a strong sense of that. I'm putting myself first. I'm learning why this could have happened or how to get control of this when it happens again. I'm learning why it's necessary to have really strong boundaries, as well. And to know my part. Am I giving too much? That's something I need to recognize, right? And be able to put up those boundaries and back up a little bit. This is kind of where you are. I think you've grown so much, especially in that respect, right? You've gained a lot of wisdom from these experiences. So the wait is not in vain, okay? These things have been coming to you, and I think that you've handled it the right way. That's what I'm getting. Spirit is literally saying, this is a win-win situation. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. That tells me that all of these daggers, whether it be mental or however it was coming at you to create some kind of havoc or even being stuck in your life, is coming to an end. I think whoever this is, whatever this is definitely being dealt with. I can see that. You're leaving them in a world of frustration is what it looks like here, and you're continuing on your journey here to heal and to break out of that and to get into a better space where things are moving forward for you in a very positive direction as they're left to kind of watch you, okay? All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you guys. Let me know if it resonates. I'll see you soon. Bye.